going on? What is poppin' YouTube world? My name is Ghiman Mckinney, or you can just call me Juice because that is my nickname. I appreciate you guys for watching this video today. Be sure to smash this like button right about now, as it does help these videos get out to the public and the channel to grow overall. Subscribe to the channel if you're new as well. I do post a ton of great sports videos weekly and almost every single day if I can, and turn on post notifications too, so you do not miss a single one of those videos that I post. It is only right, you guys. So the Alabama quarterback, Tua Tagovailoa, a guy that right now, for the most part, is projected to go top 5 in the draft to the Miami Dolphins potentially. A guy that's going to potentially maybe enter the NFL draft. He's holding out on his decision. You know, he's going to make his decision January 6th, Monday, on whether or not he will enter the NFL draft or potentially stay in school at Alabama for another season to play football. If you guys did not know, Tua Tagovailoa, midway through the season this year, dislocated his right hip versus Mississippi State. It put him on the sideline for the rest of the season. He had surgery. Thankfully, it is successful surgery. And I do believe the fact that this happened, this is the reason why Tua Tagovailoa is holding out on his decision to potentially enter the NFL draft or stay in school another year. Tua Tagovailoa, he's a good quarterback. I acknowledge he throws a pretty good football. He's talented. However, injuries are a concern for some of these NFL teams. Beside him getting hurt this year and having to miss the entire season, he was banged up a lot last year, versus Georgia in the SEC title game last year. He had an ankle injury and a knee injury where he had to, come out the game. He didn't finish the full game. Same thing with Mississippi State again. Tua Tagovailoa last year was banged up a lot, and he played through injury last year a lot. There are a lot of injury concerns about Tua Tagovailoa's knee and ankles outside of just this hip injury he suffered. So the question is, in my opinion, if I were Tua Tagovailoa, what would I do? Would I come back to school for another year, or should I just enter the NFL draft this year? And I'm going to keep this short and sweet. I believe Tua Tagovailoa should leave for the NFL draft this year. I don't think this is a complicated decision. And I get it. Tua Tagovailoa, he loves it at Alabama. He loves Nick Saban. He loves his teammates. A very talented linebacker that goes to Alabama right now, Dylan Moses. He declared to come back to school for another year when he potentially could have been a first-round pick. Their best offensive lineman, he's coming back another year to potentially chase a national title. It would be really sweet if Tua Tagovailoa can come back to school, compete for a national championship, and win another title with his teammates. I believe Tua Tagovailoa loves the University of Alabama, his brother, and his family. His brother is the quarterback, the backup quarterback at Alabama, and his family lives in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. So Tua Tagovailoa is a family-oriented guy. I think he loves the community of Alabama. However, if I'm Tua Tagovailoa, these are the reasons why I'm not coming back to school. For one, why would you risk another injury? Tua Tagovailoa already had a banged up knee, already had a banged up ankle, has the dislocated hip. Listen, the SEC is a physical conference, guys. I think the Big Ten's really good, but it does not compare to the physicality that teams face in the SEC. Facing teams like Mississippi State, Georgia, LSU, the SEC defensive linemen and pass rushers are a real thing. If I'm Tua Tagovailoa, I don't want that pounding on my body again. Okay? And I believe Tua Tagovailoa's stock is very high. What does Tua Tagovailoa gain next year coming back to play football? Tua Tagovailoa is very fortunate and lucky that his stock is not really falling. His stock is still very high. He's projected to mainly go to the Miami Dolphins, and they're top 5 in the draft. Now, if I'm Tua Tagovailoa, why not go to the Dolphins? You've seen them improve throughout the entire year. They're not the Cincinnati Bengals. I know that they've not been a great team the last couple years, but they're not the Washington Redskins. They're not a dysfunctional, totally in over their head organization. The Miami Dolphins are a pretty good team, and Tua Tagovailoa potentially could go to a couple of these teams. The Panthers, the Colts, the Chargers, the Dolphins, the Raiders. These are some of these other teams that if the Dolphins do not choose Tua Tagovailoa, he could go to these teams. A couple pretty good teams. The Colts, they're a really good team that needs a franchise quarterback. The Chargers, Philip Rivers sucks now. They have great NFL players all over. They need a franchise quarterback. The Panthers, they have NFL talent all over. They just need a franchise quarterback. There are about 4 or 5 teams that are starving for a guy like a Tua Tagovailoa, and he will be in play for them most likely in the draft. They can trade up to get him if they want. I don't know if Tua will have that luxury next year in this case because, guys, Trevor Lawrence, A lot of people are already proclaiming him out, even if he gets maybe injured next year, to be the #1 overall pick, slam dunk next year. And it's not even close in some people's opinion. And to a certain extent, I tend to agree. I know Trevor Lawrence is by far better than Tua Tagovailoa. I like Tua Tagovailoa. He's mobile. He has a strong arm. But again, I don't think he's Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence, he's answered pretty much all the questions I need to see up to this point. Even if he were to potentially play next year and play badly, I don't think it affects his stock too much. Trevor Lawrence is just a transcendent talent. And also, you got Justin Fields there next year. Tua Tagovailoa, in my opinion, I think it's a very high likability that he, even if he balls out and wins a national championship, he probably does not go #1 overall unless a team really, really falls in love with him like the Cleveland Browns did with Baker Mayfield and overdraft him. So I don't think Tua Tagovailoa is going to improve his stock really anymore. His stock, in my opinion, it could drop even more if he gets another injury or he gets hurt again or plays badly. And how much can he improve? I mean, I think Tua Tagovailoa has started 2 years. He's played enough football at Alabama. He has the experience. He's not a baby like Dwayne Haskins was. Dwayne Haskins has a boatload of talent, but he's a baby. That's one of the reasons why he is struggling right now. So again, how much more can he improve? I don't know. He has enough college starts. He's played 2 seasons. He's won a national title. We know he has talent, but he has an injury history. And luckily, teams realize that he's such a great talent. He can still go top 5 in the draft or potentially go in the top 10 still. Why risk it? Don't go back to school. And again, it'd be sweet to win a national championship with Nick Saban and your teammates. I get that. And again, I think that Tua Tagovailoa, whatever decision he makes, it will probably work out best for him. If he wants to go back and win a national title with Alabama and his teammates and do it for the school of Alabama, fine. I have no problem with that. Do whatever he wants to do. But if I'm Tua Tagovailoa, I am entering the 2020 NFL Draft this year. No questions asked. That is just my opinion. Be sure to comment where you agree with me and disagree with me. Love to hear what you guys have to say in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this video today. Be sure to smash this like button right now if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to my channel if you're new as well. I do post a ton of great sports videos weekly and almost every single day if I can. A fun fact about me is I want to go into the sports broadcasting and media world. I want to become one of the next great sports broadcasters and analysts out in the world. Kind of like Colin Cowherd, Stephen A. Smith, Shannon Sharp. You get the point. Okay, I want to do sports, television, and radio for a full living once I graduate from the University of Toledo, a college in Northern Ohio. I currently am a freshman there right now. So the best thing you guys can do to just help me continue to grow as a young broadcaster is to just share this channel with all your friends, because potentially if this channel really gets somewhere, I want to start my own network, okay? Or potentially if it doesn't, or if I fall a little bit short, I want to go into a big time network like ESPN or Fox Sports 1. So the best thing you guys can do to just flat out just help me grow as a broadcaster, help me learn, get other people hip to this channel, just share this channel with all your friends, share this channel on Facebook, share it on Twitter, share it on Instagram, all that good stuff. Also, be sure to follow me on all my social media platforms. And once again, guys, just share this channel with everyone you know. Get everyone hipped and watching these videos. Get my voice out there and heard. Share it on Facebook, share it on Twitter, share it on Instagram, all that good stuff. It's been your boy, Ghiman Mckinney, or you can just call me Juice. I appreciate all you guys for tuning in today. I really do. Have a God bless day. Stay motivated, you guys, and I'm out.